Superintendent of Northwest Community Schools, Geoff Bontrager. Hi, Geoff.
Hi, Bart. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic.
Happy first week of school.
Yes. Yes.
How's it going so far?
So far, so good. Yeah. You know, it's we're very fortunate to. I know it's a little warm today, but we're fortunate to have air conditioning in all our buildings, so the kids are able to be comfortable enough to be able to be there, and it's a very much a blessing. That thanks to our taxpayers back in 2013, so we were able to make that happen.
Nice. Yes, some schools in Jackson County do have air, some don't. So, yeah, always. I remember as a kid, and I'm sure when you were a kid, there's no such thing as air conditioning in schools.
No, schools, houses, you know.
Anyway,
I'm sure
yeah.
you were like me, that you just put a
We
fan
never
on
had
you
it.
and
No.
went to bed at night and warm air blew on you.
Well, you've got.
It's amazing we made it, isn't it?
Yes, I know. I know. The bond earlier this month passing, and that paves the way for you to make some expansions, improvements, some security upgrades. You're kind of short on space too.
Yeah, you know, we're really excited about this because this is something that has been really on the docket for the last 5 or 6 years. You know, people say, "Oh, you've grown the last couple of years." In all reality, we've stabilized here in the last 2 or 3 years. We're about 3,600 kids, and the buildings each need a little bit of a space to accommodate that stabilization. So, so it's like you had mentioned. We're able to upgrade all of our security with swipes and cameras and so on in all the buildings. And then we have some additions at the classroom additions at the elementary, early L, and then the upper L, as well as some space for cafeteria space at the middle school, as well as classrooms, and then expansion of a band and choir, new band and choir rooms that will then in turn we are able to reallocate space to expand our STEM and manufacturing program with robotics. So we're excited about that. That includes, again, back in 2013, we passed 2 bonds, but prior to that, we had not passed any significant type of millage or bond, as you well know, in approximately 50 years. So
You're 2 for 2.
Yeah. So yeah, we actually it's 3. But yeah,
3 for 3.
We had a miss there in 2018.
2 for 3. So thank
3
you.
for 4 actually, but
Who's
that's
keeping
okay.
score?
That's okay.
Yeah. So thank you, Northwest voters from the district and the superintendent. So let's talk about. Well, you mentioned expansion for the band and choir rooms. You had band camp. We've got a couple of photos from that excitement for your Mounties.
Yeah. They, Mr. Mons Villano, in their program, he always does such a nice job and makes it, it's a lot of hard work for the kids, but makes it fun for the kids. And what they do is use that entire week to set the groundwork for their halftime shows at football games, and then as well as their marching band statewide competition that they compete in every October. So it was really a fun week for them, hard work, and then they are able to at the end of the week they have a big show off time where they do the halftime show for our community and parents and so on. And I tell you what, that football stadium was almost full. And that was just on a Friday night a couple of weeks ago. And they always do such a nice job.
Nice. Yes, they are widely known and
the Marching Mounties.
Yes, they're awesome every year. We went to band camp I think 3 years ago with the Mounties, and very impressed at all the hard work that goes into making the halftime shows as awesome as they are. So your first day of school was
Yesterday.
yesterday, and I think we've got some snaps from day one of smiling faces.
This is back on Monday. That was one of our staff in-service days.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, that's some smiling faces, some smiling educators there. There was a break in one of our PD times, and there's a shot of some award winners there. We like to make sure we recognize our staff, and some hard at work in the during the PD time. So we try to keep it light, but also revive and get some good ideas and so on in as well when the teachers come back on Monday and Tuesday. So this was these were shots of Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday was the first half day for our students.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's neat to see all throughout the county a lot of welcome back.
That's Marcia Tate, our presenter. She did a phenomenal job. She's nationally renowned, and the topic is in the engagement of students, and she did a really nice job.
Nice.
Shared some really good ideas.
She wore red. Did she bring the giant N and W with her too?
No, we have that on standby. That we like to make sure that everybody knows that where they're at.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, and chance to meet new fellow staff members. You introduced some new teachers, new administrators, new coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So still room though. You are able to enroll students that want to go to Northwest right now, anytime.
Well, school of choice is closed.
Okay.
However, that moves into a district release, which is a different process.
Mm-hmm.
But yes.
All right. So what do we have the rest of the week? Tomorrow, full day?
Full day tomorrow. Yeah, we have our first home game, football game, first game, but it's at home against Tecumseh. So yeah, for those JV games, I know many of them were canceled. I mean, it's a little warm out there, but hopefully it looks like the weather will pass even this evening. So we'll be able to resume and get things back to normal tomorrow.
Right.
Isn't it interesting with the weather? I feel like it's either abnormally cold or abnormally hot or humid or something. It's interesting.
It's Michigan.
It is Michigan, for sure.
We went up north, I don't know when, last week for a couple of days, and it was like fall. It was cold, it was rainy, and here we are in the 90s. Yeah, it's Michigan.
Yeah, and it's supposed to be in I believe the low 70s next week, which it's wonderful. But
now you have a college graduate who is working in the community.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. It was a good summer for the Bontrager girls. Ella was hired by the Jackson County ISD and is really enjoying being back in Jackson. Mm-hmm. And as you know, Bart, that's a big thing for all of us that are Jacksonians, that we would love for our kids when they graduate from college to come back and join us in the great Jackson community. And so that took place. And my younger one had an internship right here in Jackson, American One, and what a great experience. And she's back at school now, so she's going into her senior year. So
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
And I can only hope maybe that'll all work out for for them to land in Jackson, because I will say that, and you and I have spoken about this several times, but I'm really proud of the fact that the downtown area is an area in which has made great strides, and I see that young people actually are considering and actually moving back to this area, and that's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time today, and good luck with the rest of the
Thank you.
opening week festivities.